Good evening, bienvenidos and welcome. My name is Steve Colon and I am the CEO of Bottom Line. Like most of you, I am a proud first-generation college graduate. So I know firsthand that for first-generation students like us, a graduation ceremony is not just a celebration of our individual accomplishment, but a momentous occasion for our families and the many relentless allies in our lives who helped us get here. I remember when I graduated from St. John's, there were so many people that I wanted to thank and invite, both for the big and little things they did to help me finish. So let me start by first congratulating you, the graduating class of 2021. And I also want to welcome your family, friends, and champions joining us virtually from across the country. Not being able to be in person is disappointing, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't raise a ruckus in recognition of you and what you've accomplished. We're excited to celebrate the nearly 850 Bottom Line college graduates from Boston, Worcester, New York, and Chicago. What you've done, being the first generation in your families to earn a degree, is nothing less than profound. It's proof, especially in the light of the global pandemic and the fact that systemic inequality continues to impede progress, that you have the talent and the drive to create whatever life you want. As accomplished young people, tú eres nuestro futuro. You are our future. Step confidently into that reality and continue to commit yourself to the things that are most worth your energy and your effort. We believe that you are all catalysts for change. Words just can't express how honored and humbled I am to be here with you all tonight. It is both professionally and personally special to me. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to share in your special moment. And now for the obligatory social media requests. Because ya tú sabe, you already know, if it isn't on social media, it didn't really happen. Do you have the graduation care packages that I sent you? If not, please know that if you updated your address with us, one is on its way to you soon. Be sure to snap a photo and tag Bottom Line social media accounts and use the hashtag #GoFar2021. We'd also love for you to connect via the chat feature on the right-hand side of the screen. At the end of the evening, we're going to break up into our regions and continue the Bottom Line tradition of asking graduates to share their favorite Bottom Line memories or reflect on what this milestone means to them. If you haven't already done so, check out the polls below my video and tell us where you're celebrating from tonight. We're so excited to have you all here. And now, without any further ado or hashtaggery, I bring you Bottom Line's recognition night. Be sure to connect with one another in a chat and enjoy the evening.
Good evening, Bottom Line family. It's wonderful to be with all of you in virtual community as we celebrate this important milestone. I continue to be inspired by the work the Bottom Line does to help students successfully prepare to pursue higher education. I'm even more inspired this year. We have found ourselves in unprecedented times as a country. In the face of all of this, Bottom Line students have continued to show up in these difficult times, to show up for themselves, their families, and their communities. And that's because of the support of Bottom Line, which has instilled hope for a better future in all the students of Bottom Line, but in particular, students historically marginalized and underrepresented, Black and Brown students. As we mark this annual celebration, I want to take a moment to applaud the students, our young people, who've remained relentless in the pursuit of higher education, despite the many hardships in their lives that have been exacerbated by this pandemic. Many of you have had to decide between working a job to support your family or continuing your college education. Others have thought about the effects of the pandemic on their family, on their loved ones, and wondered if it's all even really worth it. I can relate. I remember when my to-do list was just get up. You all have done that every day. I just want you to know that I see you, that I hear you. I applaud you for pressing on. And I only see greatness in each and every one of you. Even in this moment, you're proving to be leaders, thoughtful and determined leaders and community builders. I want to encourage you to continue to rise up. Your resilience is evidence of the passion within you and your commitment to learn, to grow, and to graduate with the skills needed to give back to your communities and to contribute to society. And Lord knows we need you, especially right now. The skills and the knowledge that you're developing in college will pave the way for you to tackle the challenges of today and to dismantle systemic oppression and injustice. You are trailblazers as first generation college students, and you will go on to become the next generation of doctors, lawyers, activists, educators, researchers, and public servants. I'm expecting great things from each and every one of you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Juan Alvarez. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I'm proud to be the first in my family to graduate from college. My experience with Bottom Line has been filled with opportunity and love. My Bottom Line advisors have helped me on many different levels and guided me through many points in my college career. I've connected with them wholeheartedly through our shared experiences of being part of the Latinx and LGBTQ plus communities. I would like to thank Bottom Line for uplifting me professionally and personally while seeing me for who I am. In my college career, I learned just as much outside the classroom as I did inside the classroom, and learned that my boundless curiosity allowed me to expand my horizons. I joined a co-ed Latinx fraternity my freshman year, volunteered at a crisis hotline my sophomore year, studied abroad in Europe my junior year, and interned at a financial services company my senior year. I learned and grew from these experiences, and they have played a role in shaping who I am today. There is power in staying curious and taking actions towards fulfilling those curiosities. I challenge you to stay curious about the world, yourself, and to learn every single day. To me, success is defined by how many people are better off because you lived. I dream of continuing to make a loving impact in people's lives through human connection, creating equity, and giving. I want to encourage you all to create your own dreams that will make other people's lives better and inspire a more loving world. Be a go-giver. Find the joy and compound effect in lending a hand to your family, friends, and communities. Everyone is multidimensional and magical in their own way. Please share your magic with the world. Congratulations to the class of spring 2021. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Emma Eugene. I am a 2021 graduate of UMass Boston with a degree in English and a minor in secondary education. Being a part of Bottom Line has been such a great opportunity. Throughout my 4 years in college, I've gotten so much support from my advisors, among them Kelly, who provides me with guidance and advice that I remain grateful for. During the pandemic, there were times when I questioned my ability to keep up with my studies. And I recall Kelly reaching out to me and providing words of encouragement. She continues to remind me that I've come a long way and that I should be proud of the work that I've done. We've also had various discussions regarding how I can stay on top of my classes and prioritize my mental health. Her guidance has allowed me to develop the self-confidence and motivation to excel. As a student of color, I have seen others who share my background internalize that college is out of their reach. And due to the lack of support, these individuals may not make it through. However, the mentorship that I've received from Bottom Line have always kept me going, and I feel privileged to have been a part of this program. Graduation for me means a time of huge success and into an academic journey that I took on 4 years ago. I recall freshman year feeling so excited to get started, and the years went by so fast. I am thankful for my parents. They were there for me every step of the way. As immigrants, my parents have always valued education, and now seeing that I am about to graduate, I know it makes them very proud. I should also say that the sleepless nights and hard work absolutely paid off. I want to also note that the experiences that I've gained while working with students from diverse backgrounds have changed my view of the world and my engagement in it. I've learned that every decision I make is impactful, even when I am not aware. I've come to understand Gandhi's words, be the change you wish to see in the world. I keep these words in mind as I think of my graduation, as it is one of my biggest accomplishments thus far. And I cherish the moments that have gotten me here as well. My hope for the new future is to secure a job as a high school educator. And I love teaching and interacting with my students. I decided to become an educator because my main goal is to influence my students to be better human beings, to impact the world around them. Their voices and actions are needed now more than ever. I want to provide students with the opportunity to thrive academically, to offer them something I didn't have for most of my early schooling. The past year was not easy. COVID brought many challenges to the forefront. It pushed for more awareness and conversations regarding mental health, politics, racism, and discrimination. During such a difficult time when most of us were left feeling shocked and saddened by these tragic events, we were still able to push through. It was not easy, but we did it. And I am so proud of the class of 2021 on this great achievement. This is just the beginning, and I'm sure you will all go out in the world to pursue your dreams and make the world a better place. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2021.
Hi everybody, my name is Janatul Amin and I'm graduating this semester from Queen's College with a Bachelor's of Business Administration and Economics. I'm also minoring in Korean. So when I moved to the United States back in middle school, 3 of my siblings had to prioritize their work over their education in order to provide for our family. I, on the other hand, had the opportunity to continue my education and go on to finish middle school and high school. In order to build a stable future, college was the next step for me. I was eager to attempt new things and learn new things, but at the same time, I was scared. I was nervous about going from an all-girls high school to a co-ed college. I was also scared if I could make any friends or if I could get through the difficult college courses. So back in high school, when my high school college counselor told us about Bottom Line and the amazing things that Bottom Line does for all the first generation students, I was eager to join Bottom Line. Joining Bottom Line was one of the best decisions I made in high school. My Bottom Line advisor, Sam, has been my biggest supporter and motivator and has been there for me has been there to assist me with any help I needed. She always welcomes me with the biggest smile on her face that brightens my day. Sam has also helped me deal with the stress of managing school life and internship work and club leader duties. She also helped me with my financial aid and deciding on a career. I was super lost when I started college and I didn't know what to major in. There were countless of meetings with Sam where we discussed how to pick a major and a future career. She also helped me organize my resume, prepare for interviews, and countless of other things. Bottom Line also helped me get an internship with Chance Perfect, where I currently work and where I'm also applying for full-time roles. Thanks to Bottomline, my college journey went much smoother than I had expected. The other day, I took my graduation photos and it felt surreal. Coming from a first generation immigrant family, it is a huge accomplishment to graduate college. I gained many valuable lessons and met some of my closest friends in these past 4 years. I'm not yet ready to graduate. I still can't believe that I'm graduating, but I'll gladly accept the next challenge in life. I know it's been a rough journey for many of us to get to this day. I'm sure none of us imagined that we're going to be graduating during a global pandemic, but I believe it is a very unique experience and we can take many great lessons from it. Life is just starting for us, so don't worry too much and enjoy the ride. Congratulations and good luck to the Bottomline class of 2021. Bye.
Congrats!
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 Congratulations, graduates! You worked hard to reach this important milestone in your life, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and you got this!
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations, Bottomline class of 2021. You made it. I'm Gorik Ng. And not too long ago, I was sitting where you are today as the first in my family to graduate from college. This was a big deal for my single mom and me. My mom left school when she was 12 years old to work in a sewing machine factory. This wasn't her plan. Her plan was to go to college and to become a nurse. But life put her on a different path. And so when I became the first in my family to go to college, we both cried. And when I graduated from college, as you're doing now, we both cried again. Take it from me. You're a trailblazer. But you know this. Being a trailblazer isn't all that easy. Our classmates had parents who were able to help them with their homework growing up. We didn't. Our classmates had parents who helped them with their college applications and paperwork. We didn't have that either. Our classmates may have even had parents who helped them get their first jobs. We didn't have that either. We have a steeper hill to climb as first gens. And so on a day like today, let's take a pause and let's look back at the hill that we just climbed and let's give ourselves credit for just how far we've come. It's that moment where we look back and we think, wow, we really did climb pretty high. But though you've climbed high, higher than most, there's another climb that awaits you, the climb of career building. And so to help you start your careers off right, I want to share with you something that I wish someone could have given me. This book. It's called The Unspoken Rules: Secrets to Starting Your Career Off Right. It's a how-to guide on how to navigate your first day, week, month, year in a new role, all the way from before your first day through to your promotion, even if there isn't a set promotion path for you. And thanks to my good friend, Ken Liu, who's the CEO of ND Paper, which is America's top paper mill company, we're giving each of you a copy of this book through Bottom Line. If this collaboration with Bottom Line, Ken and me is any indication, there are a lot of people who are eager to see you succeed. And so, go, gather your strength, keep climbing, and make us all proud. Congratulations.
Greetings, everyone, and congratulations to all that are part of Class of 2021. My name is Lynette Correa Velez. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and ella. I am an alum of O'Brien School of Math and Science, class of 1999, and Lesley College, class of 2003. I'm actually one of the first 50 students that the Bottom Line ever supported. Actually, my direct college counselor at the time was the founder of the Bottom Line, Dave Borgel, and I am the first in my family to graduate with a high school diploma at the time and graduate from college. So when I met with Dave, early in I think it was even my senior year at O'Brien High School, I just really didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do something in helping people, but it wasn't until, I got to Lesley College that they had this major called Human Resources, in particular Human Resource Management, and fell in love with the field. So when I graduated in 2003, my degree was a BS in Business Management and Human Resource Management with a minor in Psychology. From there, I worked in several nonprofits supporting students and adult learners, and eventually started my own career coaching practice called Chameleon Career Coaching and Career Coaching for Kids, where I was the CEO for about 10 years and had a staff of about 5. Shortly after that, I went and applied for my master's, my MAD in Human Resource Development with a focus in management of e-learning for workplace learning and training at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. I met my husband at that time, and he was also a first-gen high school and college graduate, and he was accepted for his PhD and myself for my master's. And we both went to U of I, University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, and so we were 2 broke graduate students in the middle of cornfields and soy fields in the state of Illinois. But we had a great time and really honored to be accepted to such dynamic programs. Once I graduated in 2016, we moved to Chicago a couple years later with our little one at the time. And I ended up working in career services and higher education, where I currently lead the career service department at Northeastern Illinois University, located here in Chicago, Illinois, which is a federally designated Hispanic serving institution. We have over 60% of our college students are first generation as well, and over 36% that self-identify as Latino, Latina, Latinx students, undergraduate and graduate students in particular. In 2018, I applied and got accepted for my doctorate. And so now I'm a 3rd-year doctoral student in the Diversity and Equity in Education program with a focus in Human Resource Development, also at U of I. And so really blessed and grateful to be provided the opportunity to not only continue my education, but also work full-time at the same time. My advice to students that are graduating this year, make sure that you provide yourself some critical grace and critical empathy to yourself and to others. This past year, 2020 and 2021, was difficult for many of us for various reasons. I know for myself, aside from working full time and being a mom to a toddler and a wife and a full-time doctoral student, I've had to support my mom post chemo. Unfortunately, she was diagnosed with cancer twice this past year and a half. And so I understand the struggle, and the struggle is very real, but I also understand that the struggle is also temporary, right? And so there's a reason for every season. And I know that, I've never been given anything that I can't handle or overcome. And so, I know we don't know each other, but here to support you as a Bottom Line alum, as a fellow, student of color. And if any of you have any children, as a fellow parent. So thank you so much for allowing me this time and space to share with you some of my background and journey, and looking forward to connecting soon in LinkedIn or however. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care. Stay blessed. Stay connected.
I'm Charbel Hanna.
Claudia Baez.
Hi everyone, my name is Lily Wendeson.
Hi, my name is Leon Clark.
And I'm a proud Bottom Line alum.
I'm a Bottom Line alum.
Proud Bottom Line alum.
As a Bottom Line alum, I received a ton of support choosing which colleges I wanted to apply to, and while navigating my 4 years at UMass Amherst.
I am the first in my family to have a college degree, and I couldn't have done it without the help of Bottom Line.
Without the support of Bottom Line, I would not have graduated from my dream university on a full scholarship.
My counselor was my biggest resource, as my parents didn't speak English and couldn't help me navigate the application process.
My mother is my motivation and the bedrock of our family. It is through her vision and the support of my entire family that I've been able to be successful in college and throughout. I value college not only for its academic experience, but for the opportunity to have met so many incredible, kind, and smart individuals. Going to college has given me the chance to attain the jobs, sit at the table, and occupy the spaces I never dreamed of. And for that, I am grateful.
My degree has allowed me to fulfill my parents' dreams when they moved to the U.S.
As the daughter of Caribbean immigrant parents who did not go to college, Bottom Line filled in the gap and provided me with valuable advice on choosing my college. Bottom Line provided continuous support during my 4 years at BC.
Having a college degree has had a tremendous impact on not only myself, but my family as well. My parents are small business owners, so given the fact that I studied finance, I can now provide them with different financial modeling tactics and finance tips and tricks to help run the business a little bit smoother now.
I'm currently a Digital Assurance and Transparency Associate for PwC, as well as a Career Development Instructor at Bentley University, my alma mater.
I'm working at Pfizer.
I manage a program that supports underinsured people with life-threatening, chronic, and rare diseases get the medications and treatments they need.
My college degree paved the way for me to further go to law school.
Now, as a member of Bottom Line's national program team, I help ensure that our staff receive the skills and knowledge they need to best support our students in high school and in college. I look forward to helping our young adults so that one day they can share their college experience and the information they learn from Bottom Line with their kids, just like I plan to.
I will rise up to ensure that sons and daughters of immigrant parents like myself have access to college advisory services as I did, and ensure that Bottom Line grows large enough to support that need.
I will rise to help inspire the next generation.
I am rising up to support my community by sharing my knowledge on the college application process and some college success tips to help students who are not able to join programs like Bottom Line.
I'll rise up and make sure I am not the only in these spaces and continue to uplift, support, and root for the individuals that want to charter their own dreams and success.
I strive to pay it forward.
Paying it forward.
Pay it forward
with other students who share my story.
For students who share similar background as myself, by being a part of Bottom Line's Emerging Leaders Council, and continuing to mentor students through programs that have guided me.
Now, as an attorney and a member of the Bottom Line board, I'm able to pay it forward by promoting the mission and growth of Bottom Line. And occasionally I have the opportunity of advising young people who have an interest in the law.
Representation and resources are key for social mobility, so I'm going to be that go-to guy to help out as many people as possible who share my background so that we can all be successful. Thank you.
So thank you, Bottom Line.
Thank you for everything, Bottom Line.
Graduating class of 2021. I'm Quincy, an artist, actor, huge tech nerd, but most importantly, an entrepreneur. And the most important quality about being an entrepreneur, I think, is how you get back to the universe in which we surround ourselves. It's not the easiest task, but it is about your own ethos and prioritizing social responsibility to create a better world for those that follow in your footsteps. And as an entrepreneur, you have to be open to change, because what's relevant today could be irrelevant tomorrow. Therefore, being able to adapt and pivot is crucial if you want to be successful as an entrepreneur. And remember, it's always important just to stay true to yourself and define success through your own happiness. With that approach, I feel like you can just do what you love and it won't feel like work anymore. It's just simply living out your passions. 2021, let's make it be great.